Why has no Asian nation ever won the FIFA World Cup? Asia is home to some of the most passionate football fans in the world. Countries like Japan, South Korea, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and many others have invested heavily in football over the last few decades. Yet despite all this progress, one question remains unanswered. Why has no Asian nation ever won the FIFA World Cup? Is it because Asian teams aren't good enough? Or is there a deeper reason behind Europe's and South America's dominance? Let's find out. The World Cup is dominated by two continents. Since the first FIFA World Cup in 1930, every champion has come from either Europe or South America. Brazil, Argentina, Germany, Italy, France, England, Spain, and Uruguay have shared football's biggest prize. Not a single team from Asia, Africa, North America, or Oceania has ever reached a World Cup final. South Korea's run to the semi-finals in 2002 remains the best World Cup performance by an Asian nation. But why has the gap remained so large? Can Japan finally win the FIFA World Cup? For decades, Japan has been called the sleeping giant of Asian football. But today, they are no longer sleeping. At the 2022 World Cup, Japan shocked the football world by defeating both Germany and Spain, proving they could compete with football's biggest nations. But they didn't stop there. In 2025, Japan made history by defeating five-time world champions Brazil for the first time ever, coming back from 2-0 down to win 3-2 in front of their home fans. Their squad is filled with players competing in Europe's biggest leagues, bringing experience, confidence, and world-class quality. What makes Japan dangerous is not one superstar, but the strength of the entire team. They play with discipline, speed, technical quality, and incredible teamwork. Every World Cup, they seem to take another step forward. Could 2026 be the year Japan finally breaks through and becomes the first Asian nation to lift the World Cup trophy? Can Australia become the first nation from Oceania to win the FIFA World Cup? For years, the Socceroos have been football's ultimate underdogs. They may not have the biggest stars, but they have something just as powerful: heart, determination, and an incredible fighting spirit. In 2006, Australia shocked the world by reaching the round of 16 for the first time. In 2022, they did it again. The Socceroos defeated both Tunisia and Denmark, advanced to the knockout stage, and pushed eventual world champions Argentina all the way to the final whistle. Australia has also built a habit of proving doubters wrong. In 2022, they defeated Peru in a dramatic penalty shootout to qualify for the World Cup when many believed their journey was over. Today, a new generation is emerging. Young talent, European experience, and the same fearless Australian mentality that has defined this team for decades. Can South Korea finally finish what they started in 2002? More than 2 decades ago, South Korea made history. At the 2002 FIFA World Cup, they shocked the football world by becoming the first Asian nation to reach the semi-finals. They defeated Italy, they defeated Spain, and for a moment, an entire continent began to dream. Although their journey ended against Germany, South Korea proved that Asian football could compete with the very best. Today, a new generation is carrying that dream forward. Saudi Arabia doesn't want to participate in the World Cup anymore. They want to change football history. At the 2022 FIFA World Cup, Saudi Arabia produced one of the greatest upsets the sport has ever seen. They defeated Argentina, the same Argentina that would go on to become world champions. For 90 unforgettable minutes, the Green Falcons showed the world what Saudi football was capable of. But that victory was only the beginning. Today, Saudi Arabia is investing heavily in football. Their domestic league is attracting international stars, world-class coaches, and global attention. So what do you think? Which Asian nation has the best chance of becoming the first Asian World Cup champion? Japan? South Korea? Australia? Saudi Arabia? Or another rising football nation? Let me know your prediction in the comments.
And if you enjoyed this journey, make sure to subscribe to Sportants for more unforgettable stories from FIFA World Cup 2026, legendary teams, rising nations, football history, and the passion that unites the world through sport. Because this is more than just football, this is the story behind the game.